Guys, Ron Burgundy once said, I'm going to bottle your mind. I'm going to bottle your mind. Are you ready to have your minds bottled, not boggled? We're going to bottle your minds here with this notion. Do you know that your Social Security filing age can impact your required minimum distributions? Said another way, you can use your Social Security filing age as a mechanism to possibly minimize your required minimum distributions. Charlie, my mind is already bottled. What do you mean by that? I'm going to show you. By the way, my name is Charlie Gipple. I'm the owner of CG Financial Group, your marketing organization for annuities, life, and long-term care based out of beautiful Des Moines, Iowa. And we're going to dig into some numbers here. So here on this screen that I'm about to share here, what I did was I took my age, for instance. I took a hypothetical portfolio. I said, let's say this person has like $3 million in pre-tax qualified accounts. I'm age 47, somewhere over here to the left-hand side of the screen, but I want to retire at 65. So the Monte Carlo simulation says, hey, over the next 19-year period or 18-year period of time here, the portfolio, it's going to zig, it's going to zag because it's in stocks and bonds and all that other stuff. By the way, I added an annuity to it as well. That's a video. That's another video that many of you have seen. But it says at retirement, what do the numbers look like? In my base case, what I started with is, hey, I want to file Social Security at age 65. My wife's age 67. We're both going to file at this point in time. And here is what the income over our lifetimes look like. The lines are our expenses in retirement, net of taxes, as well as gross of taxes. The bars are how we finance those expenses here, right? But you'll see here that the bar in a few of those years are actually higher, or actually more than what we actually need to take out. Why are we being forced to take out more than what these lines say we need to? Because of this little nasty yellow line right here, and that is required minimum distributions. For me, it's age 75 because I am so young, because I'm so vibrant, because I'm so youthful. My required minimum distribution age is age 75. But look at the size of that required minimum distribution, $232,000. Now, this is based off of a hypothetical $3 million pre-tax portfolio. We're assuming no Roth IRA conversions or anything has been done prior to my required minimum distribution age. And what does that mean? It means, well, what required minimum distributions mean, which is the government says, hey, you have pre-tax money that has not been taxed. Now it is time for you to start cashing that stuff out so that we can get our tax money, right? A lot of folks today near retirement, in retirement, it's age 73, of course. But here is the point. I'm going to have my system take all the different combinations between when me and my wife can file for Social Security. It's going to find the optimal solution so that we maximize our wealth over this 30-some year period of time. Maximize the amount of after-tax income we can have. And what you're going to find is it's going to push my Social Security age out to age 70. But that's not the main point of this video. The main point of this video is, what does that do to our required minimum distribution? What does that do to our level? A lot of people don't realize that one can impact the other one in a big way and can actually be used as kind of an RMD minimization strategy. So let's look here. So I'm going to go up here. I'm going to ask the system, hey, improve my Social Security versus me taking it at 65 and my wife taking it at age 65. Which is the best combination of all the various combinations that can happen? Boom, clicked it. Retirement income that I can take in the first year, and then inflation adjusted on an after-tax basis, it went up. Why? Because we're optimizing Social Security here. So what did it do? It told me that I cannot take Social Security until age 70 now. And by doing so, I get a much larger amount of Social Security per month that's coming in. Now, the downside to some, but I view this as a positive, is now we are spending down much more of our pre-tax assets from age 65 to age 70 than what we otherwise were, because we otherwise were taking a lot of Social Security from age 65 to from age 65 until our death, that we weren't as reliant in those early years on that dark blue line. So what did that mean? It meant that our required minimum distributions, because we retained so much in pre-tax assets by the time we were age 75, I was age 75, we had $232,000 in required minimum distribution. So I know what you're saying right now is, Charlie, hover over the dang yellow line. I want to see what my required distribution is now. It's what, like a third or whatever? $93,000 versus $232,000. The main point here is that required minimum distributions can be impacted in a positive way, at least that's my belief, when you file for Social Security late. And I'm not making the blanket statement that everybody should file for Social Security late. I'm just saying that's a consideration.